This year, more than ever, their love keeps you centered. Tell them with a gift from the Center of Me collection. Exclusively at K.
And like they'll have a woman that they with, and then they be doing other shit. Those are the ones.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly,
Yep.
but see, the thing is that my baby daddy never told me that he was doing these things. If I
No, yeah,
knew,
I get
you
what you're
know,
saying. I get what
if
you're
I
saying.
knew, I would have never went that direction. But I fell in love with him because he was a male stripper. The same thing with Nature Boy. It goes with the looks. He shows his body off. He uses his eyes. He uses his words. He uses
Right.
just the energy, exchanging the
Right.
energy.
Sexual energy. Yeah.
He
Sexual energy.
uses that, and that's how a woman get caught up because they use that, and the woman
Yeah.
falls in
Back it
love
up.
with them, and
It's
they go
not
head over heels with that.
necessarily pertinent. Is that the word I'm looking for?
You
To
know what I'm saying? So
strippers, it's not a stripper thing. It's a matter of characteristic. A lot of strippers, you'd be surprised that they're strippers because they don't possess any of the characteristics you just named at all. So it's not a
Don Jared's like,
stripper
I'm a
thing.
stripper.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
That's
but
not
you
but
know
what.
what?
what?
It's like the men that are down low that don't come out and say that they're down low. Like if you're bisexual, that's one thing, and if you are honest with your partner, then you know what I mean. That's one thing,
Yeah,
and
my
y'all
comment.
can practice safe measures together. But when you don't tell your partner like you got a whole nother life, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, that's so bad. Like that's the worst because you're going against the foundation of relationship in itself, which is communication. That's the first thing you have.
And that's like the
Right.
thing. Like I wish my baby daddy would have told me that he was doing these things. I would have never fell for this shit. But it's
Right.
just the principle of bringing awareness to let people know this is what is really going on. That these men are using these things because pimping is not legal the old school way. So now they're doing it the new school way where they're using energy, black magic, sex magic. They're using their bodies, their eyes, their words. They're using all these things because now the pimping game is not legal. So they use these things to attract women. And this is how Malia, Aya, Ifru, this is how a lot of them young girls are over there
Right.
because Nature Boy is using black magic, sex, his eyes, his body to string them along.
Right.
Well, do you think the guys that are over there, do you think they're already bisexual, or do you think they just kind of go with what's going on once they get there and they fall in line type of thing?
No, they already came out and said that Nature Boy had sex with them. They all came out in the
No, I
making.
know,
Nature
but do
Boy
you
had
think
sex
do
with
you
all of
think
them.
the guy do you think the guys are already, with it? Or do you think when they go over there it's like, this is what you have to do because you're
No,
here
yeah,
and
some of
I'm
them
your
are
No,
with it. Some of them
they
are
was
not.
already with that. They was already with that. They admitted on their videos. They was already down. Once they get down with something and the man agrees to do something, you're with it.
Right.
Plain and simple. Because what Nature Boy is doing as well is using pedophilia as of doing gifts, giving them gifts like Xbox games and doing music and doing art, stuff like that. That's what pedophiles do. That's like if a pedophile tells a little girl, hey, I got some candy. Do you want some candy? And the little
right,
girl goes to get the
right.
candy. That's what he's doing to these men as well. And that's why these men now are fucked
That's
up in their heads
crazy.
where they at now. It's
Yeah,
because of his
because a lot of them
pedophilia ways.
and they're materialistic at heart. So he gives them these fantasies of living on this paradise with all these beautiful women and living like a god until you realize what it really is.
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is what he's doing, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I think all of us women need to just, stand up and really, share our voices and let people know what's good because we're victims out here, and there's men who's been victimized by a man,
Yeah, I
another
was about
man
to
too.
say that.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
So,
probably being like how you said, they're probably under like some type of fucking spell. And they haven't even grown into knowing themselves. They're just listening to him and thinking, okay, well, he said this is okay, so we gonna do it this way.
and plus he drinks that wine, so that's what's really getting them. And what's in that wine, we don't know. We don't know.
It's
It could be
probably
a
all
date.
types
It
of
could be a date
lean
rape
and
pill.
codeine and shit. Talking
It
about
could
he
be
on
a
that.
date rape pill. That's putting them. under the spell because black magic you can do anything with you can use a drink to put to do black magic too. That's what I'm saying because my grandmother used to practice this stuff, so I know
Yeah, if I
this
don't know
this
you,
this
you probably
stuff.
not getting up on my panel. I like you got to really have more of a dialogue than waiting to get up here.
My
So
grandmother used to do the
No,
Ouija
I got
board
something
thing,
to
and
say. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
she used to use the Ouija board. She used to use the cards. She used to use the bones. She used to use the skeleton heads. She used to use all that shit. So I was little, and I used to see her doing this stuff, and so I know that black magic is real because she used to teach me this stuff, and she used to always also teach me to not fall for a man because a man uses their eyes, their body, the exchanging the energy type thing. You know what I'm saying? But I never got it when I was younger because I was too young to understand. But when I grew up, people used to put me on to how these niggas are now in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And Nature Boy is just like a regular dude that you see out here in these streets. But women fall for him because he has a nice body. I'm not gonna lie. If you look at his chest, you'll see that he has some type of figure where he used to be a dancer or some type of sort that's what women
He's
fall
very
for. He has
seductive.
nice
He's very
eyes.
seductive.
Exactly. He has
Hell
nice
no,
eyes and stuff
he
like
look
that.
dirty as shit to me. He look
I was
dirty.
about
Now
to say,
he do
if
look
that's their preference,
now he
because he
look
does
dirty.
not look good looking.
No, I'm
Now
just saying
he
if
look
you
like
see
a
his
fucking
pictures,
demon.
if you see his pictures before he turned into Nature Boy when he was a
Yeah,
stripper,
he
he
looked
looked it
good.
good on that picture.
He
He
did.
looked it good. So that's what I fell for too when I first seen him
When
on
he was
live.
in New
He
York, he
used
looked good.
exactly when he was in New York.
wait,
I was
hold on.
following him
Nature
that
Boy look
long.
good. Don't be saying all that. Hold up.
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying
Like that.
before.
Hold up.
No.
Before he used to look good. I'm not gonna lie. When he was in New York, he used to
Yeah,
look
he
good.
used to
And
dress
when
nice,
he was
everything.
exactly when he was on live, that's what when I used to see him on live, I used to be like, damn, he looked good. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how he started attracting women because he was using his looks.
Well, to grab followers, of course. But if you look at him now, this is his true self.
Exactly. Now he's
Now he
a
look
whole
like a demon. He
demonic.
look dirty.
He's demonic now. So now it's
Yeah, he
like
looks
now
like a
he's
fucking
really
demon.
he is a demon. If you stare at his eyes long enough, you'll see that his eyes get black. His pupils will go black.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? He's a
That shit
demon.
scares me.
He's a demon. You can tell he's a demon. I know what demons look because I faced them before. I faced the Grand Reaper before, all at the same time. The devil. So I know that this shit is real. And
I
if
agree.
anybody ever faced the devil before in real life, I'm talking about this real life shit. I seen this shit in real view in front of me
My baby
before.
have.
So I know that this is real, and I pray that them women get help and get out of there because he's gonna sacrifice somebody. His time is coming.
He done
He's
already sacrificed
his
them.
death date is the day of Mariah Lynn's court date. That's his date. That's his death date. So the elites are gonna get tired of him, and they're gonna put him on his ass. He's not following the script. This is all it is. It's a script that he's not following properly, and they're gonna put him on his ass. And when they do, you're gonna know you're not gonna see him no more. He's gonna be done. They're gonna wipe him out.
I partially agree with that, and it's because like I feel like he's only being allowed to do what he's doing right now because he's useful. Like he's targeting the people that the establishment wants him targeted. So the fact that he's even being allowed a voice right now should show you that he's still useful. But when he comes no longer useful, he's gonna be targeted by the higher ups, and we gotta make sure. I'm gonna take this damn mask off. I'm gonna make sure. That we have to make sure that we make him no longer useful to the establishment. Because once we do that and we tell the establishment, hey, we're not gonna stand for this shit no more. We don't follow him. We don't buy his merchandise. We don't anything this man anymore. Then he'll be reported by the people and he'll be prosecuted by the three-letter organizations that we keep reporting him to.
I didn't
But the
already
only way
wrote a
that's gonna
petition.
happen is if we report him to these organizations. We get him off of these apps. We stop his flow of money. We can't keep sitting here and saying, "Oh, he did this, he did that." Which, like I said, I'm not saying not to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that can't be the only thing that we're doing. It has to be followed up by proactive words too, by proactive actions too. We have to find, if you haven't already done so, like I'm gonna keep screaming this shit to the mountaintops, y'all. If you haven't done it already, Go to your app store, whether it's the Play Store or the Apple Store. I don't care what it is. Go to your app store, report Big O, put a 1-star or 0-star on Big O, whatever your app store offers you. Give them the reason for that 1 star is because of Eligio Nature Boy Bishop. This is why we're doing it.